Let's go, son. Okay, we're here in the live. We're gonna start the program in a little while. The live build up a little bit because we are getting ready to put a program together for women. We are getting ready to put a program together for women to prevent breast cancer and all these kind of different troubles in the woman's reproductive system. You know, the so-called Christmas is coming up, so I know a lot of women are going to be eating a lot of the wrong foods, but at the same time, we want to start to protect our women. Dimitri? We want to start to protect our women at the same time to teach them how to prevent cancer in the breast and trouble in the uterus. All right? Now, we had another lady today came in. With a big fibroid. And they want to take out the uterus. So we're going to teach you how to keep the uterus intact. Don't lose it. We're going to teach the young ladies how to take care of the ovaries and not to lose it. Did he come back? Yeah, we're going to teach our women. See me good, right? It's clear? Everybody's seeing clear. We're going to teach our women how to take care of the breast. Don't get cancer, because we just had a 38-year-old woman a 38-year-old lady, young lady came with breast cancer 2 days ago. Right? Take off the breast. I want to take the breast off. We want to teach our young ladies how to take care of the reproductive system when they get older. We want to teach them that. We're going to teach the young ladies, like my daughter. She's going to go on the program. You know what I mean? We're going to teach the young ladies like my daughter, who have an early period. Because early period can contribute to breast cancer long term. Bra straps too. Take the bra off when you're in your house. All these are things that women have to learn how to take care of the reproductive system, right? So we're going to put some herbs together. We're going to tell you what they are. The program starts on the 1st of January 2020. That's a resolution for many women who want to prevent breast cancer, uterine cancer, ovarian cancer, endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, and cysts on the ovaries, cervical cancer. You understand? Because it's on the rise. Alright? So let's look at cancer, and then we're going to show you what you're going to have to do for the program. You're going to stay healthy. You'll never get cancer in the uterus. You'll never get cancer in your breast. You know what I'm saying? You're going to try to figure out why you're not getting cancer, because you're doing the right things. Alright? Give me to the phone. Shake, son. Wonderful. Come over here. Stand over here, son. Come over here. Now, let's focus now first on what is cancer. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on what is cancer. Because the medical system don't try to teach people nothing. They tell you all get sick and come to them. I said you all don't get sick. Don't get cancer long term. I say don't get cancer because cancer is very expensive to repair. Medical parts and also alternative part too. Herbal medicine. So if you get it, it's going to cost you more money to try to repair it or treat it than to prevent it. That's the key. So prevention is the key. All right? Wonderful. What is cancer? Cancer is a group of diseases that occur in all humans and animals except sharks. Sharks don't get cancer because they have a large liver. And there's a chemical in the shark's liver that prevents cancer from forming. But the woman's breast milk have the same chemical that the shark's liver have. See? That's why the woman's breast milk is a protector for her baby. Because the same chemical that's in the shark's liver is found in the woman's breast milk too. God is great, you know. Don't make him look stupid now. So, cancer is a group of diseases that occur in all humans and animals except sharks. Because sharks have big livers, and the shark have a chemical in the liver that protects the shark from cancer. And also, that same chemical is found in the woman's breast milk. So the woman's breast milk is a protector for her baby. Right? Cancer cells manifest in two different characteristics. Cancer cells manifest in two different characteristics. Number one, come down over here, son. Come down. Number one, they don't exhibit normal growth. Cancer cells do not exhibit normal growth. That's the first thing they don't do. They don't exhibit normal growth. Remember that in the medical system, they call it apoptosis, cell death. So every 3 months, a cell's supposed to die. But with the cancer cells, the first thing they don't do is exhibit normal growth. See? And that's why when a woman has breast cancer and she has what we call triple negative breast cancer, it's very active. When a woman or a man have sarcoma cancer, very active. They're fast moving. See? So these cancer cells manifest two different characteristics. The first characteristic that they manifest is they do not exhibit normal growth like the normal cells do. That's number one. Number two, they no longer carry out their specific body function, but they act as a cancer cell. That's why people have to learn. Don't get it. Try to protect yourself from getting cancer now. It is on the rise. It is a pestilence all over the world, especially in the Caribbean countries. My country, Grenada, have cancer as the number one killer of our people over here. So the second characteristic that the cancer manifests is the cancer cells, or the cells, no longer carry out their specific body functions, but they act as cancer cells. As the cancer grows, it invades the person's tissues, organs, and they also overtake havoc on the body, on the organ system, in the nerves, in your bones, in your tissues, in your eyes, in your brain. They overtake these organs and they cause havoc in these organs until they can overtake these cells, good cells, or the immune system, and they kill you long term. That's when they send you home to die in hospice. So don't get cancer. Don't get it. You understand? Women, this program is for you. Only women. This program is for only women. All right? To prevent breast cancer, uterine cancer, ovarian cancer, cervical cancer, ovarian cyst, polycystic ovarian syndrome, endometriosis, and all other troubles that women seem to have, dysmenorrhea, amenorrhea, or menorrhagia. This program will stop all that. What causes cancer? Well, the biggest cause of cancer, bad diet, bad nutrition. Bad nutrition is the first cause of cancer. 80% of the cancers come from nutrition, bad nutrition. Bad lifestyle, 80% of the cancers. 20% of the cancers come from the environment. But because we eat so bad, and because the food chain is so messed up with chemicals and hormones, these chemicals and hormones affect the function of the cells. And because lots of people eat an acid diet and put the immune system in a compromised position, people seem to get what we call acidosis and mucus in the excessive amount of mucus in the mucous membranes, contributing to the cells becoming acidic on a cellular level. Bad nutrition, stress, environmental, we talked about that in the post this morning, and constipation. Main cause of colon cancer, constipation. Now, I want you to listen now. Over here, son. Come down here. In 1995, 1 million new cases of cancer was diagnosed in America only. 1 million in 1995. And from that 1 million cases, 500,000 people died from the disease in 1995 alone. In 1995, there were 1 million new cases of cancer, different types of it, especially lung cancer, number one killer of Americans. And in the 1 million new cases, 500,000 of the people died from the disease in 1995. Now it's even more. Let's go again. Black women. From 1960 to 1995, 38% increased in cancer among Caucasian or so-called white people. And more, I want black people to listen, black women to listen now, and more than 50% among people of so-called African descent, meaning so-called black people. From 1960 to 1995, 38% increase in cancer was among Caucasian or so-called white people, but more than 50% increase in black women or black people, mostly women with breast cancer and uterine cancer and ovarian cancer. So then how they want to tell me when I come and say, I want to serve my people, they're going to come and tell me I shouldn't put that on social media. Who is suffering the most? Not our people. Yeah? I'm a lover of all people, but I have to look out for my people first, because 50% of the cancer, from 1960 to 1995, more than 50% increase in black people or black women. So I'm not looking for my sisters. I look for everybody. Chinese, Korean, I look for all of them too. But I have to look for my black sisters first. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? The same Christ, who a lot of them follow, he said, first go to the Israelites. And after you go to the Israelites, you can go to the Gentiles. So who you look at first? He was a racist? No, he wasn't a racist. He accepted everybody. But he made sure he went to his people first. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See what I'm saying? All right? So don't come on just talk what I really said, okay? Wonderful. How cancer starts. How cancer starts. Carcinogenic. Carcinogens. Carcinogens. Pork. Beef. Ham. Hot dogs. Spam. Corned beef. Carcinogens. They have carcinogens. So when you eating all these foods that is full of carcinogens, plus the pesticide, plus the dye in your hair, plus the lipstick on your lip, plus the nail polish, plus the eyelashes, all these things you put in your system, eating in plastic bowls, having your water in plastic bottles, eating cheese that have a lot of hormones, drinking milk that have a lot of hormones, eating chicken that have lots of it too, and pesticide. And it changes the composition of the cells, or of the hormones, synthetic hormones that is, and overtake your body. So it starts mutation. Mutation means the cell change from a good cell to a bad cell. So now, that cell is not exhibiting. That cell, when it mutates, it is not exhibiting normal growth anymore. It changed to a sick cell. But because you have bad immunity, you eat a lot of food that have a lot of acids and mucus, and you kill the mucous membranes. You kill the cells. You kill the digestive system. Everything starts to mutate. So once mutation starts, mutation means change now. Once the cell mutates, and your cell, good cell, can't pick it up because there is not enough protection that you have because your lifestyle is all messed up with the food you eat on a regular basis. That cell start to inhibit abnormal growth because there's no good cell to kill it. Then after he mutates, he initiates. They call it initiation in the medical system. And after initiation, you're still picking them up, and that takes 8 to 10 years to develop. Women with breast cancer, it takes you all 8 to 10 years for you to get a symptom of a lump in your breast. So the cancer been there developing long term, but you didn't know nothing because you were not checking. You didn't know to check your breast in the mirror. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to your doctor to get your breast checked on a regular basis. You're eating the same food, all the pesticides, so 8 to 10 years. A lump develop in your breast because now the cells mutate, you call it mutation. And then all of a sudden, you move your breast and you find a lump in there, you can't move, and then you say, oh, now you have initiation. Then you have promotion. And then you have progression. And then you have cancer. And then you have metastasis. That's the bad guy right there, him right here, see? Crossing for you. That's when your cancer starts to move. Now you can live with cancer in your breast for 10 years. As long as the cancer don't move, it don't kill you. No doctor can do that either. You can live with cancer in your breast for 5 years, 10 years. And as long as that cancer don't move, that cancer can never kill you. You understand? But when the cancer get into your lung, and it get into the organs of elimination, these cancer cells start disrupting the function of these organs. And once they disrupt the function of these organs, then is when the trouble starts. That's when you start to have all these symptoms. Can't eat no more. See? So you have to prevent the cancer from, the cells from mutating. You have to prevent initiation. You have to prevent promotion. You have to prevent progression. And you have to prevent cancer. And we're going to teach you women how to do that in 2020 to prevent cancer in the breast, and cancer in the uterus, and cancer in the ovaries and in the cervix, and PCOS, and endometriosis, and period pain, dysmenorrhea, and too much bleeding, menorrhagia, and no period, dysmenorrhea, or amenorrhea. We're going to teach you that, how to fix these things. All right? I'm not a gynecologist, but I know the body really good too. Now, let's talk about the electron transport system. And we don't want to go into detail into that because it's a whole sort of complicated MDHA and all these big words. So we're going to talk about it in layman terms. Your electron transport system is composed of four proteins, that is, which are in the inner membranes of the mitochondria. There's oxidation. Look at them over here. Let's go over here. Come sit. Now, this is your electron transporters, and this is your free radicals. Now, women who eat a lot of the wrong foods with a lot of pesticide and food that have a lot of carcinogens, your electron transport system is over here, and your free radicals is over here. These guys right here is your enemies. They are your criminals. They are your criminals. They're looking to harm you now. But because we eat lots of the food that have lots of carcinogens, and when the food is full of all these carcinogens, it creates more free radicals, more criminals than the body can take. That's where you have your troubles now. See? So, your transport system is moving. Electron transport system is moving. They're supposed to move. But because you have so many free radicals running around in your body, the free radicals come over here. Watch me now, son. So put that over here for me. He comes and he steals an electron. He comes back again and he steals another electron. Free radicals does that. He comes back again and he steals another electron. He comes back again and he steals another electron. So he leaves. The free radicals leave your electron impaired. Can't transport nothing. They get lost. That's what Dr. Budwitz said. They get lost. They're in space. They can't go nowhere. And once these electrons become lost in space and they can't go nowhere, they're going to find themselves somewhere in your body to disrupt the function of that organ or that tissue or the gland. So, this is a free radical. He steals an electron. The electron transporters cannot transport the electron anymore, so the electrons start to get all crazy. They build up what we call a traffic jam. And this guy right here moves, and he moves into your lung. But he's not supposed to be in your lung because the lung cells are supposed to keep you breathing. So he goes into your lung and he disrupts the function of your lung and he forms a colony there. And after he kills your lung, he moves and goes into your liver and forms another colony there. Because he's lost. He knows where to go. He ended up in the wrong place. Because he was stolen by a free radical. You see? And that's where your cancer comes from. That's where it develops from. You understand? Because you keep on losing your electrons to free radicals. The criminals. But you have protectors that kill these free radicals if they are in peak. But because you eat 3 or 4 meals per day, you eat at night, you go lay down with food in your belly, these protectors cannot work for you. They can't. Because now, these here, right over here, free radicals, overtakes them and make them become compromised or inert. They can't fight for you. So you have a cancer cell, you have a virus, you can kill the virus because they ain't working for you no more. The cancer cell get away, and what again? He mutates. Follow me. So, we get it now. Women, mark the herbs down for me, please. Women, mark the herbs down, have a pen and paper, because these are the herbs you're going to need to follow the program. These are the herbs you, women, is going to need to follow that program. Licorice, echinacea, mark it down for me. Turmeric, rosemary, red clover, chaste tree, Danqui, raspberry leaves, ginger root, astragalus. Keep it there for me again. Women, mark it down because that's how you're going to need to start the program January 1st. Licorice, echinacea, turmeric, rosemary, red clover, chase tree, danqui, raspberry leaves, ginger, astragalus, cinnamon, podiaco, periwinkle, Romania to build the blood, chaga to increase your immune reservoir, ginseng to make the whole body become strong, yarrow for bleeding in case you have menorrhagia, shepherd's purse for bleeding in case you have menorrhagia, and peony root. See them over here, right over here, son. Come up over here for me 1 minute. Come here, son. Cinnamon, podiaco, periwinkle, Romania, chaga, ginseng, yarrow, shepherd's purse, and peony root. See them here? These are the main herbs you must have. Peony root, you must have that. Romania, you must have that. Danqui, you must have that. Chase tree, you must have that. These are the most important herbs in your program. But because you are going to fight or prevent cancer from forming in your body, we put lots of herbs in there to do many things that have chemicals to protect you and build your immune system and clean up the organs of elimination so you don't get breast cancer long term and remove the excessive amount of estrogen via your bowels and your liver. Right? And you must have orange peels. Must have them. You must have them. They have anti-tumor activity. They're good for your stomach. You have to have those. You must have what? What is it? You must have sea moss. You must have this. I'm going to teach you over here. See what this is? This is not no milk. Come over here, son. So what we're going to do, women. Over here. What we're going to do, we are going to show you what you can do in the blender. Because you must have a blender and you must have ginger. You must have your coconut. See? Ginger and your coconut. Now you know what this is? This is the old oats. Old-fashioned oats. Original. And you have to boil it for me as a woman. I want you to boil the oats and I want you to strain it. It will come like this. Strain it in a strainer. Don't forget old-fashioned oats. You're going to boil the oats and then you're going to strain the oats because this is very important for the nerves. It strengthens your nerves. But it also gives you a lot of energy too in the process. You follow me? And it keeps the mucous membranes healthy. It keeps the cell membranes well. But it keeps the nervous system both flourishing properly. And it gives you a lot of energy. Strong to move. Don't forget, old-fashioned oats. You're going to boil it. You're going to strain it. You're going to use that in your blender. Don't forget, not no milk now. And then you're going to have some coconut water. Don't forget, old-fashioned oats, boil and strain, put in your blender, and some coconut water. Yeah? And then you're going to have one ripe banana, and then you're going to have what we call here graviola. We call it sour supper ingredient, graviola. Fight cancer cells too. Put that in there. You can take this, you can take all the sauerkraut, and you can take all the seeds, and you can put it in the freezer and freeze it, and you can put it in there, and then you're going to put your coconut cut up together with some ginger, yeah, and then you're going to put in all your tinctures that you need, that you're going to have. You're going to tell one know what you are, put them in there, Squeeze them in there. Your daily detox, your uterine tonics, your fibroid blend, your reproductive blend. You're going to have them there. And then you're going to throw CMOS in the mixture. Don't forget the names now. Go back and look at the video. Put that in here. You can never get cancer. Yep. Then you're going to blend it up. Yep, see? See that right there? Women, you're going to drink that every day. Every day. You're going to make it and drink it every day. And ginger, have ginger oil. And then you're going to use the herbs. And then we're going to put up a program for you on Christy Books. And that program is going to last from the 1st of January to the 5th of February 2020. And if you have breast cancer, first stage or second stage, follow that program with all the herbs mentioned. You're going to put up all the juices that you're going to need. You're putting it together. You have about 2 more weeks to get on the program, women. And then I want you to go back to your oncologist. And I want you to take a CA 15.3. And I want you to compare that CA 15.3 to the one you had before. And I want you to compare the CEA, carcinogen embryonic antigen test, to the one you had before. Look at your numbers. The lower the numbers, the better you are. The higher the numbers, the worse you are. I want you to look at your breasts. If you did have a lump in here, I want you to look at your lymph nodes. You're growing. I want you to put your hand here and feel for nodes every day. I want you to go into the mirror and do that to your breast and look at your breast. See if one breast is bigger than the other one. I want you to feel for lumps in your breast while you're on the program with soap on the breast. That's the best way to check your breast, with soap on the breast. You pick up the lumps a little faster that way. I do not want you women to wear bras in the house. After the 1st of January, no bra should be worn in your house because bra straps stop your circulation and can cause cancer in your breast too. You understand? Women, from the 1st of January 2020 to the 5th of February 2020, I do not want any one of you women to put nail polish on your nails unless they're natural. For women, from the 4th of January to the 5th of February, I don't want you women to put any dye in your hair that have chemicals unless it's natural dye, because that dye increase your cancer risk by more than 8%. Reality. Facts. Do the research. From the 1st of January to the 5th of February, I don't want you women to put no chemical in your body from no foods. I don't want you women from the 1st of January to the 5th of February to incorporate any food that have hormones in there. I want you to eat clean. From the 4th of January to the 5th of February, I don't want no woman, none of you women who on the program, to spray any chemicals in your house. I don't want you all to inhale Clorox. I don't want you all to inhale Mr. Clean. I don't want you to inhale nothing that's going to hamper the function of your immune system. I want you to use the herbs. And some herbs is going to help with elimination of the toxins. Some herbs is going to remove the excessive amount of estrogen. Some herbs in the program is going to prevent cancer by the chemical they possess. Some herbs in the program is going to drain your lymphatic system. Some herbs in the program is going to cause you to have good breast health. Some herbs in the program is going to help the pituitary gland to normalize your LH and your FSH, normalizing both your progesterone and your estrogen levels so you don't get growth in your uterus and you don't have ovarian cysts and PCOS. From the 1st of January to the 5th of February, women, follow this program and get your vitamin C. Take 15,000 milligrams of buffered vitamin C. From the 1st of January to the 5th of February, all women should have a pH strip. And all women, especially if you have cancer, I would like you to check your pH first thing in the morning. I want you to check your pH before your lunch. I want you to check your pH before your dinner. Over here. I'm going to show you how to stay healthy and don't get cancer in your breast. First thing in the morning, your pH is supposed to be 5.50 to 6.5. Acidic. You have to have your strips, women. Get the strips in the pharmacy or the health food stores. Ambrosia have them. Before your lunch, your pH is supposed to be 7.45, 7.5. Before your dinner, hold straight, son. Before your dinner, your pH supposed to be 7.45, 7.5. The only time I want you women to have a pH of acidity is in the morning. That's the only time. All the other times of the day, your pH is supposed to reach 7.45 to 7.5. If your pH reads 5.0 at lunch and your pH reads 5.0, 6.5 at dinner, you are acidic. Your cells are acidic. So I'm putting you on an alkaline diet. I'm putting you on an 80% alkaline diet and 20% acid diet. That's what I'm putting you on. Women, because once you have that pH functioning properly, cancer can never develop. Once you got that pH functioning properly, you'll never get endometriosis. You can't get ovarian cysts. You can't get uterine fibroids. You can't get nothing to grow in your body because the pH is perfect. Potential hydrogen. Wonderful. So, you're going to get your strips. You're going to check your pH for me. 3 times per day. Log it down. And I want you to join the group. Come chat with Patrick Debs on Facebook. I'm going to prove you. What program you on? Say the reproductive program. The regeneration of the woman's reproductive program. And every day, while you are on that program, and once you are in the group, I want you to put down what you are doing, how you are feeling, so others can follow. Good examples. Each one teach one. You follow me. You understand? That is the way to go. And only then you're going to see a reduction in your reproductive problems. You're going to see your period coming back. You're going to see PCOS disappear. You're going to see all the bleeding stops. You're going to see all the PMS gone too, because your liver will be clean and proper and eliminating excessive amount of estrogen, and you won't be constipated because you will be keeping your bowels clean, and you'll be keeping the bowels pH at 7.8, 8.0. You will be keeping the pancreatic secretion at 8.0, 8.3. You'll be keeping the kidney healthy, filtering your blood. You're going to keep the liver filtering the blood. And only then you can prevent cancer from forming in your breasts and in your ovaries and in your cervix and in your uterus. And no fibroids and no cysts and no PCOS, no menorrhagia, no amenorrhea and no dysmenorrhea. Only then, when you follow this program, you will see. I know they're going to come for me eventually. I'm waiting for them. Because my protector is the Most High Jehovah God. You understand? And I'm here to teach my people how to live better and feel better and prevent going into the institutions. You know what I mean? To cut you up and then treat you and say after they treat you, say go home and die because we can't fix you no more because your condition is only treatable, not curable. But you are the cure. You are the cure. I'm not no cure. You are the cure. And the cure that you need is right in the midst of you every day from the earth. Because we don't belong to the earth. We belong to the earth. Sorry. The earth don't belong to us. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell within. But we belong to the earth. The earth don't belong to us. So when we die, we go back to the earth. So all the cure that you need is right there in your midst. It's just that you were taught the wrong way and you were not looking for the cure because it's there. That's where Jehovah God put it for you and me to get better when we become sick or prevent from getting sick. You understand? So, from the 4th of January to the 5th of February, we're going to put all the program together, but this is the basics you're going to have. You understand? And we're going to put the foods that you're supposed to eat. And you have to have a blender and you have to have a juicer. If you don't have these, invest in them because they're going to save your life. Forget blessings. You want to get a program together, you got to go to KRISTYBOOKS.biz. You could go to Nikki Lane. Nikki Lane is there. Or you could go to Ambrosia. 718-469-0985 after my brethren Ashanti. Or you could call Ashanti at 347-757-1077. Or you can call our business number at 1-473-421-9604. If you want to get any information towards the program, please go to Christy Books and leave a message. And then we will get back to you as soon as we can to explain to you more in detail what the program is all about. The program starts on the 1st of January to the 5th of February. And then we're going to put everything down on Christy Books, lot by lot, step by step, for you to follow. And after the 5th of February, we're going to go to the man. And we're going to teach the man how to prevent prostate cancer, how to treat the reproductive system, and how to prevent, you call it, prevent what? It is mend the light. See that? Mend the light. How to keep it healthy. We're going to teach the men that. You know what I mean? From the 5th of January, the program is going for all men. Young men, middle-aged men. You understand? How to keep their system, our system healthy. And after, we're going to have many programs to teach our people. And you're going to have join the group. And we're going to teach you how to stay well. Give thanks and praise to the Most High Jehovah God. And give thanks and praise to our Christ. And don't forget to keep our children away from drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, because these substances do keep our children's mind stagnated. Blessed love and love your neighbor as yourself. Give thanks. Don't forget the program starts on the 4th of January to the 5th of February for all only women only. And after the 5th, we're going to start with the men. We're going to go to the men. We're going to go to the men. That's our line of products. We are getting our people healthy. You know what I mean? Our line of products. We have one for the kidney. Yeah. Men's Delight. That's for the men. We have one for the kidney. Kidney bladder. See? Kidney bladder. Yeah, man. We get in there one day by day to keep our people healthy. One for the liver. Liver and skin. And again, we want to mention before we leave that a lot of people are ordering for some of these tinctures on christybooks.biz and not leaving an address. Please leave an address because you all go back and when you all don't get an answer, you all go back and have a time with PayPal. So we're trying to avoid all these trouble. You know, we're just starting. We want us to work together. You know what I'm saying? And we're just learning the business. So please bear with us. Sometimes We will be late, but sometimes, we have to understand that we are just rookies to this business, okay? So bear with us, please. And please, if you're going to order anything on the internet, on the website, please leave a name and an address so we can ship these things to you, okay? Give thanks and praises, and don't forget to love your neighbor as yourself, and give the Most High all the glory, because at the end of the day, He is the ultimate healer of all things. Blessed love.